Poole, who was most improved candidate last year. And then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there's nothing like culture. We have talked about that. Culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Now, Booker, following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter. And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
Here's Curry. He's good with the little jumper in close. Curry's got 8 points.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Kicks it out to Booker. This one for three. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Cans it from downtown.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world, has ever seen.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to Booker. Out to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Here's Curry with the three.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Kuzma outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Grant outside. Suns moving the ball around. Back to Porzingis. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 6.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Warriors leading by 3. Here's Iguodala. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kuzma left side. Shoots over Kuminga. Booker outside. Back to Porzingis. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Porzingis has got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Here's Poole. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Grant in the corner. Out to Porzingis. With the shot. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Here's Kuminga. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could easily get the job done there. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Poole gets it to go.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Back to Kuminga. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
14. And so it's
the Warriors 21.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. Suns trail by 7. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Pass to Wiseman. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Substitution for the Warriors.
On defense, Phoenix. It's Thompson off the drive. Here's Green. Porzingis with the block. Booker looking around. There's the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
The drive by Booker. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kevon Looney. Stephen Curry.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Booker.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by the Suns.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. Let's work for him. DA, thanks. Curry, good.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Suns moving the ball around. Here's Booker. Here's Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Shoots from the line. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Spins. Clock at 6. Porzingis with the steal. Kuzma inside. Grant outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And each year we see Jeremy Grant, he gets better. And defenders have their hands full with this guy.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Thompson misses.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's Porzingis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Porzingis has got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix. Looney. Rebound by the Suns.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises messes up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Now, here's Grant. After the miss from Stephen Curry.
2 minutes remaining.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
Pass to Booker. Another shot. Driving to the basket. The Suns need to get a shot off. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the wing, Thompson. He's got 5 to end the cold streak. Green with the ball. And stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Booker. Curry with the steal. Thompson inside the line. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
And Clay looking opportunistic in transition. Great job executing there.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Here's Porzingis. The shot comes out, so Golden State will take it the other way. Poole with it. Now guarded by Booker. Stolen by Grant. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
It's Curry outside. Kuzma pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Wow. But he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Grant down low. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by Iguodala. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
12 seconds left here in the second. Porzingis can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The Warriors have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. The free throw drops for Iguodala.
And the all-around game Iguodala possesses makes him unique. Does whatever is asked of him on the floor. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Phoenix. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
5 to shoot. Thompson misses. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Thompson in the posts. Pass to Looney. Over Porzingis. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Doesn't really dribble that much.
Curry with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 13.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
The three ball kept alive. Pass to Looney. Out to Thompson. Curry on the wing. The tray. Morris with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's rebounded by Golden State.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Tries the spin move. Outside, Green. Outside for Curry. All alone. Counted. And now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Back to Kuzma. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. He has 5.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Out to Morris. A wide open look here for Kuzma. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter. And Curry, here we go. Lays it up off the glass.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Into the lane. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 9.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Kicks it out to Grant. Hits it from three-point range. And now an 8-point Suns lead.
And he didn't really have this shot coming into the league. Grant has really worked on honing his shot from the perimeter.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns. The Suns have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Now, here's Poole. He has 5. Kuzma inside. Off target at the rim. Warriors trailed by 10.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Spins. There's the triple. And here is Poole. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis. This is his first free throw of the game.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Pass to Morris. Warriors with the rebound. Now Poole makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Poole's got 4 this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time. Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Iguodala. The rebound by Grant. Morris, left side. With 3, Booker. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, no fear from this young man. Booker will take any shot.
Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Now here's DiVincenzo. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Iguodala. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Wiggins. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Iguodala. That shot missing. Nice D from Porzingis.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Here's DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Kuminga. DiVincenzo with it. Back to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back in full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
That's it. Pass to Wiggins.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player, positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Porzingis high post. Another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. For the 3. Rebound by the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. Morris into the lane. No good that time. Thompson right side. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot for Morris. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Iguodala outside. Back to Kuminga. Clock at 4. From past the arc. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Kuminga's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, a multi-talented wingman. Iguodala is excellent at getting it to his guys.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Kuminga. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Got a piece of it.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy. Wasn't letting that shot get off. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Warriors making a switch here. Second free throw, no good.
And, you know, you can't dwell on that one miss. They're still in a position here to take the lead if they can get a stop.
Morris outside. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
And stolen by Booker. Pass to Morris. Takes a 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. The step back jumper is good. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second hit.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Stolen by Grant.
Yeah, even I saw that one being telegraphed. The defense all over.
Morris, no good. .104 left in the fourth quarter. Curry, good.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Pass to Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Cans the 3.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. The second one is good, in both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
One of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. Thompson is also a proven winner and champion.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Jeremy Grant. Second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Booker's shot is good.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Kevon Looney.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 7. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Fifth personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
At the line.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Grant for 3. Good defense by Iguodala. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
The line for the Warriors.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
So we see the Warriors get the win here.
I'm in a small demographic of real ones dealing with all things classic. King's fabric, linen and silk, from the home of the solid gold, honey and milk.